You've chosen a very good theme, and that's not just because of the breakdown of trust in our politics. It's because the lack of personalisation, the lack of direct control, is one of the biggest reasons why that trust has broken down.
Well, I think trust is in a bit of a difficulty at the moment for all of us.
It's very, very private, isn't it? The people around me I'm very close to and I trust them.
To trust, you need to be in a reciprocal relationship, and it has to matter what you think of somebody and what they think of you.
You trust something that comes out of an iterative process between me saying something, you arguing against it, other people posting different views, and out of that comes a certain kind of acceptable truth that people trust simply because it has weight of assent behind it.
There must be some evolutionary reason why it is that there's a certain part of our brain which is receptive to the message, you're being screwed by the man.
For me, there are three key principles we need to follow to build up that trust again. First, we need transparency, and that doesn't just mean publishing the details of MPs' expenses. It means publishing all the big items of public spending right there on the internet so that everyone can see how taxpayers' money is being spent.
Politicians have completely shattered it with their expenses. The media does a pretty good job of destroying it by telling lies and running after, totally meretricious stories in the fictitious name of the public interest.
Second, we need more accountability, pulling powers back from Brussels, from quangos, from unelected regional development agencies.
Trust happens in societies which are stable or small, rural, community, Gemeinschaft in the German sociologist terminology at the turn of the century. And it breaks down when societies get unequal, get large, get urbanised. That's a story about trust.
And third, we need a new way of doing politics and a radical redistribution of power. In almost every area of public policy, we need to shift power downwards and empower people. So that instead of one giant monolithic state monopoly on education, for example, we need to give people the power to set up their own schools. Instead of public sector workers constantly under the thumb of central government, we should be giving them the chance to set up their own cooperatives, saying effectively, here's your budget, deliver this service and be your own boss.
There is, without doubt, major problems of trust in our highly urbanised, highly fragmented, highly compartmentalised and highly unequal society.
There's an issue of our predisposition to feel that when people are telling us something, they're telling us it in order to do us down.
Certain areas of the world I trust, but it very seldom runs into public life.
Most of all, we need to shake up the whole way we do politics, with more open primaries, more social action, and more, much more, personal, direct contact. So that's the argument I would be making if I was at your conference today. I hope that in my absence, you'll find some time to talk about these things. And I look forward to hearing from Chris Patton and so many others who I know are there with you about what was discussed. Thank you.